If you want to see me create another look with the Holiday 2019 Glow palette from Lancôme, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and yes, we are going to create another look with this Lancôme Warm palette. This was officially called the Glow palette from the Holiday 2019 set. There was a Glow palette which is more of a warm toned, and also a Glam palette that was more cool toned. I am creating this video because a viewer by the name of Zana, I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm not sure if it's Zana or Zana, but she was asking for a few more wearable looks, maybe a bit less glam, using those two palettes. So this one is the warm that we're going to play with today. And I think I'm going to do a very soft look and then just make it a little bit bolder later on in the look so that the two kind of a progression is available. And these are fantastic palettes, by the way, and I have noticed that they are still available for sale as part of the $90 Canadian holiday set. Highly, highly recommend. If you want to see my comparison among the two Lancôme sets, the Estée Lauder set and the Elizabeth Arden set, I will put that video right here. I think I did my best to be as informative as far as which of the sets were the best and why. And I have a ton of videos. All of the videos regarding the Lancôme sets I will put in the description box for your convenience. Okay, so I want to do a fun look today. The idea is that I should be doing some lighter, less glam looks, which I'm fine with trying out. I think I'm going to end up using these guys right here and these guys right here. I have a lot of makeup already done on my face. The only thing I'm going to focus on today are the eyes. I also did my blush and highlighter, but I would have no trouble at all using this blush in this palette, no question. I did use a peachy pink blush as well today. I'm using Cream products because of my Partners in Cream project. I'll put the intro right here. And so I didn't think that blushes were necessarily a priority, more so eye looks based on the comment I received. Also, I am starting off with one of the lipsticks from the Cool palette options called Natural Beauty, and I will be switching, let me just show you Natural Beauty. There you go. And I will be switching over to Sugared Maple at the end of the video so that you have two different lipsticks for the given eye look that I am doing today. So we are going to go right into this palette, and I'm going to go into this last shade right here. I am wearing the Hoola Lite already to have set my eye primer, which is the Urban Decay Sin on the inner lid and AQUAXL M56 on the outer lid. That's what I've been using right now because I'm panning the two. You can use whatever eye primer or no eye primer, whatever it is that you choose to do. I don't think it's going to impact the look at all. Just do what you usually do. That would be my suggestion anyway. You do what you want. I am going to go in with my trusty crease brush. It's just a regular crease brush. There's nothing fancy about it. And like I said, I'm going into that light beigey cocoa powder. It's almost like a really milk cocoa color. I'm just going to go into the crease. And I'll do both sides. This is a very easy look, so I'm not worried about how long we're going to be on camera. Famous last words. Just going back in. Just going into the crease, nothing fancy. And I do like to go in, if you have eyebrows like mine, I do like going into the inner lid. And we are going to go into the next color. I think I'm going to go straight in. I'm going to go a little bit more, a little higher with that color, I think, because it's nice and light. Okay, it's very flattering. That could be a one and done if you're looking for a really natural look. I really like it. It's very pretty. I think I'm going to go in with this color right down here. So we did this one. I'm going to go on the other side and use this one for the brow bone. And for the brow bone, as I usually do, I'm going to use a nice fluffy brush to take care of the brow bone. So this is the lightest color in the palette, just along the brow bone. It has a little bit of shimmer. It's very pretty. It's a very light amount of shimmer. Oh, I have something in my hair here. For my foundation, I betcha. Okay. And I think that looks pretty good. I really do love the mirror in this palette. It's perfect. And I have an errant hair here. Okay. And we are going to take care of the inner lid. And I think, no, we're going to do inner lid last. Let's go into, I'm going to go into this color right here for the outer lid. And I'm going to finish with this color on the inner lid. So outer lid, inner lid, and that will be the first look. To start off the inner lid, I'm going to use this brush right here so that I have a lot of precision. Just going to start it off. I said I was going to do the outer lid first, right? Just going to start it off and then we'll finish it up once the outer lid is done so that the overlap is appropriate. So there we go. I'm going to do the other side. It's a very flattering color. Okay, so we have the start of the inner lid. Let's do the outer lid and then finish up the inner lid. For the outer lid, I'm going to use this brush, which is an angled brush, and again, I'm going to go into this color right here. It is a shimmer, but it's kind of a medium brown shimmer, and I put the shimmer on the wrong side, so I'm going to start on this side this time. I'm not tapping off the brush. It's not a very, it's pigmented, but it's not a shadow that's messy. My nose is itching. Okay, let's do that again. And other side. This is really, really easy. I'm going to go in now with my finger into that same very light color and go about 2/3 of the lid in. I've got it on my finger, and let's just do that. Just to get that kind of peachy gold further along the eye. I think that looks pretty good. Nice. I am now going to go into this brown and use the brown as some liner to finish up the look. Now, of course, you can use any liner brush you have. This is the one I'm going to use. It's a tiny smudger brush from Smashbox. Again, going into that brown cocoa color. I'm going to do the liner on the upper lash line. It's just a very soft accent along the lash line. It's like your lashes, but better. And I do have the Urban Decay Zero on my upper waterline, by the way. If you're wondering why it's looking somewhat deep. There we go. Other side. And let's do the lower lash line now. I just stopped here in case this is what your preference is, but I'm now going to go under the, on the lower lash line to finish up with the same color. Personal preference as far as whether or not you go onto the lower lash line. Okay, there we have it. That would be fine as a full look for daytime, for something that is work appropriate. I'm just going to put mascara and liner on, and as you can tell, the lipstick that I chose really goes with the look. Actually, all of the lipsticks that come with the two kits really work with the looks. But I'm going to just finish up this look, and then we will deepen it further to give you more of a glam evening look, to take this look from maybe a workplace look to going out for dinner look. I'll be right back with the mascara and liner. I'm just going to apply it on the upper waterline, nothing to mess up what we've done here, and then we'll deepen up the look. Okay, now all I have done is reapplied this Urban Decay Zero on my upper waterline. It's just a nice creamy black from Urban Decay, although if you're going to put a liner on the waterline and it's Urban Decay, I would suggest Perversion over the Zero. Personal preference, I'm just trying to finish this, this pencil. And I also used the Hypnose mascara that came with the Glam kit. And this is what it looks like. And I applied 2 coats on each side. I tried to avoid my lower lash line because they're very long, and I just feel like I'm a bunch of lashes if I put mascara on the lower lash line. But 2 coats on the upper is what I have. All right, you have seen this look now with this lipstick, which again is the Natural Beauty, right? You've seen this one. I'm going to change my lipstick now, and we are going to deepen up this look. Okay, I've pretty much removed the cream lipstick that is Natural Beauty, and we are going to go into this Sheen lipstick, which I think it's Sheen, yeah, which is Sugared Maple. So I'm going to just apply it right now. Okay, a little bit more color, a little bit more zhuzh. And I have the palette again, and all I'm going to do to change this look is I'm going to add more of the kind of chocolate shimmery brown. It looks more like a matte, but there's a little bit of shimmer in it. And I'm going to be putting it on the upper outer lid. We are going to grab a brush. And I think I'm going to take this brush, which was actually from the Elizabeth Arden kit, and I'm going to use that to tap on some of that brown on the outer lid, being careful not to mess up my lashes. I think you can see the difference between the two. It's just a little bit deeper, more sultry. And I picked a fluffy brush so that it wasn't too harsh over the other makeup. I will fix my, my lashes in a second here. And it's a fluffy enough brush that it can go into the crease a little bit. I think that looks pretty good. A little bit more, I think, right into the crease. Nice. Now I'm going to go back in with that crease brush we used during the first look, and I'm just going to soften up the edges on this one. So back to this brush. I'm just going to soften up the edges a tiny bit. And I'm going to go back in with my angled brush into this brown and bring the brown just on the outer third of the lower lash line. Lower lid, I guess. Okay, here is the second look. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a side-by-side of look number 1 and look number 2 so that you can see the difference that just changing the lipstick and deepening up the outer V does for this look. I think it's a nice daytime look, nice nighttime look using this palette. I am very, very pleased with these eyeshadows. Like I said at the beginning of the video, they are solid, solid eyeshadows. And I think that that whole holiday 2019 set, Lancôme, just hit it out of the park. It is, last year was good. This year they really knocked it right out of the park with those two sets, the Glam, which is the cool tone, and the Glow, which is the warm tone. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much to Zana for the request. I hope that these two looks were somewhat useful to you. Please let me know what you think in the comments. I would appreciate that very much. I thank you for your time. I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.